Hi everyone, comic reviewer here. This time reviewing on Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Now as you know, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is a 2023 action-adventure game which was released recently on the PS5. And after sitting down to play it and going through the story, the best I would say is that it's average at best, but it knew what it needed to be. So the premise of the game is meant to take place sometime after Marvel Spider-Man as well as Miles Morales. We do see how, both Peter as well as Miles Morales are basically still trying to balance their lives. We kind of see how, Peter still has to deal with the aftermaths of Aunt May's death. And we do kind of see how, both Miles as well as Peter having to deal with Kraven the Hunter, who seeks to find a worthy fight before his final death. And I think what the game gets right at is showing this bigger city, bigger things to do, and you do have other quests and challenges, like, finding spider bots, also doing Mysterio challenges, finding pieces and parts of Sandman's memories, and you can really tell the story was trying to do much better. And we do kind of see how, Harry Osborn returns. And of course, there is more truths about Harry Osborn's return and the reason why he looks more in better condition. And I think what the game actually gets right at is that, you get to play not only Peter's story, but also Miles Morales. And we do kind of see how Miles still tries to help the community. We do kind of see him get fascinated with music from the museums, also helping those who need it. And you do kind of see how Peter, still tries to do the best he can, but it's not going to be easy. And I think for the most part, they do a good job with the whole MJ levels. And I think what they get right at with the final MJ level is making it a Resident Evil like level, and you really feel there was a good idea there. I think the only problem is, obviously near the end, and it feels like it's trying to be a little like the Amazing Spider-Man 2, just, reversing some things. I feel like if they just focused on Kraven the Hunter and not focusing on the whole symbiote like Venom story, I think could have done a good job in doing the whole Kraven Last Hunt story and showing how, both Peter and Miles having to work together to keep their families and loved ones safe. It feels like there really was an intention to put Harry in a potential Venom game, and I feel like the studio were being told by Marvel as well as Sony saying, no, add Venom in, we need his character, but I don't think was a bad idea, but it was unnecessary. And you do get to play as Black Suit Peter, as well as Miles gaining a sort of newfound abilities. And I think they do that well, and gives you something to be really switched on during a boss battle. I think my best thoughts about Marvel Spider-Man 2, it's an okay-ish game. It's not doing massively big, but obviously, it's trying to live up to after the first as well as the spin-off game, and it's doing the same basic formula. So I think this one definitely deserves 2 thumbs in the middles. Kind of alright, kind of okay, but really could have been something a lot great if they just didn't use Venom, but focused primarily on Kraven the Hunter, which seems like wasted potential. So, comic reviewer here, signing out.